out with these bad boys. Let's check that out right there. They look pretty good. I also got this thing right here. Whoa! Have I played a part or influenced you in any way to come over to Prime or to get your CDL license from Prime? Make sure to put me down as a referral. Driver code Strexa.
When you're applying online at primeinc.com on your application, make sure when it asks you were you referred to by an active Prime driver, make sure to click on yes. The box below that, make sure to put my driver code, Strexa. Now let's do some trucking.
All right, guys, we are at my truck. Oh man. Oh yeah. Whew. Oh yeah, my APU I think my APU is still working. We'll double check. All right, where's my sheet at? Okay. I just started my truck. It took a second for it to fire up because it's been so cold and it's been sitting, but I'm gonna let it warm up here for a little bit. I just came up here to basically put my fresh bedding. At least I try to. Every time I'm home, I'll try to wash like my pillows, pillowcases, my sheets and my blankets and everything. So also what I picked up was my buddy Shane. Hey, shout out to Shane. He sent me a picture of some gloves, Kinko Hydro Flector gloves. And I think these are gonna be really good for the winter time to fix my beanie. To keep my hands warm while I'm offloading, because it's you know, freezing temperatures basically. They didn't have any gray ones. I guess there's yellow, orange, and then the gray ones. They were out of gray. I ordered these on Amazon. Also, what I picked up was a fifth wheel puller. Has a little handle on it. It was like 17 bucks from Amazon. Now, I'm not going to be using this to pull the fifth wheel. I'm actually going to be using this to pull out the hoses in the back of these tanker trailers, because whenever these tank washes wash them out, there's water in there. What happens to water when it freezes? It's frozen. Sometimes those hoses will be, you can't even reach it with your arm. So I got this so that way I could be able to pull those hoses out in case they get frozen or stuck, because there's already been a few times this winter and last where I've had to use the other hose, like a female to a male side, and had to use my fittings to make it work. So I went ahead and picked one of those up, and I also picked up a rain jacket and some I picked up some of these 200-pound heavy duty zip ties. All right. So Prime installed this other electrical outlet right here. So this was for the this is a 2-prong power outlet for the hopper trailers. Now obviously I'm going to go back to tanker, so I won't be pulling a hopper with my truck. So I'm basically going to zip tie this to this electrical plug, so that way it's not dangling around. So that's why I bought these zip ties. And let me put this in here, and I need to zip tie. I actually need to zip tie these together, at least to zip tie about right here maybe. Let's see. Ah, shoot. I don't want to open this whole thing up. I just want to grab a couple out of here. There we go. Ah, there we go. A couple of these zip ties out. Hopefully these aren't cheapy ones that are going to snap. I want to zip tie it so that way they both stay in there. Ah, you mother sucker. You little sucker. Okay. So I think that should be pretty good. Maybe one more there. Okay. Yeah, these gloves are gonna work really good, guys. I need to get my cutters and cut that off here real quick. In my tool bag here somewhere. These ones will work fine. There we go. Okay, yeah, I think these gloves are going to be really good, guys, for offloading, keeping my hands nice and warm. I gotta get a new folder. This damn folder's all ripped up. Now what I need to do is put all this bed is stiff now that it's super cold. I need to put all my trip sheets up for a fresh trip. I gotta fill out some more stuff here on my January tax form for Abacus because I bought this 5th wheel puller, these gloves, these zip ties. I bought a few other things for the house and for the truck that I'm gonna be writing off on my taxes. So I gotta pull up my receipts and stuff. Well, we should be getting back on the road tomorrow, guys. We are done for now. We are back here at the tank wash. I need to put all my bags inside my sandwich too. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, it's nice and warm in here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I don't have a load yet, but I wanted to come in to get all my things in my truck because I will be leaving today. And my truck is nasty. That's from all this dust from that running hopper. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to clean out my truck. Oh, I should probably be charging my headset. Do a quick pre-trip on my truck. I gotta run to Walmart. Pretty bright in here. Oh, wait. Well, I didn't really want hash browns. What? Whatever. I just wanted a sausage biscuit and an OJ. Yeah, I'm almost out of toothpaste. I gotta grab some more toothpaste. I gotta get a couple things at Walmart after this. I should probably shook that up first. There we go. I'm hungry. So yesterday, I made an appointment at the Walmart by my house. I got a COVID shot, a flu shot, and then a pneumonia shot. Without insurance, but with the Good RX discount, it was like $510 for 3 shots. I think I'm getting a little bit sick from the shots. Those vitamin C powder packs, emergency packs, to help kind of kick whatever sickness is gonna start. Okay, where I was getting at, guys, is I will be doing a lease purchase on a truck through Prime. That's been a little bit of a delay because I've been doing some training. And then I had to pay 4th quarter taxes. When was that? On the 16th? Yeah, I had to pay 4th quarter taxes. So, and then yearly taxes are gonna be due. So I'm hoping I don't owe too much. Last year I got like almost $2 grand back from federal, but we will see. So that's kind of why this lease purchase order for my new truck is kind of put on hold just a little bit. I'm just trying to get this tax stuff out of the way so then I know what I'm playing with. I'll check my coolant here real quick. I'm pretty sure everything is pretty good, but I want to double check. Oh shoot. So I'm gonna grab a couple of these paper towels so I can check the oil on the truck. There's that one. All right. Ooh-wee. I guess I could add a little bit of coolant to it. Let's pop this side box open here real quick. Alrighty. There we go. I think that should be pretty good. Yeah, if you're gonna be running tanker, always keep 4 gallons of coolant with you, because whenever you're running your in-transit heat lines, your red lines to the back of a tanker to run heat, those trailers take 4 gallons of coolant, and sometimes they could be low, so always keep excuse me, about 4 gallons of coolant on you, so that way you never run low on it. I always try to keep 4. I would say at least 2 all times, but I keep 4 in my truck. All right, let's check this oil real quick, guys. And oh shoot. Ooh-wee. All right, let's take a look at it. All right, we are good on the oil. Hey, I got my bucket back now that I'm riding solo. My emergency bucket. Oh, you know what? Do I need a windshield washer fluid? Nope, that thing's full. We're good, guys. All right. All right, here, next test, we're gonna fire up the truck for a little bit here. Come on. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I like right there. I like the sound of that. Woo-wee. All right, just let this run for a little bit. Got to report my APU hours. Let's go do that right quick. Yeah, every Wednesday, Prime will send you a message through the Prime app, tell you to report your APU hours. They're gonna be inside of your side box. Doesn't matter if you got an International, Peterbilt, Freightliner. Y'all really won't be able to see this, but way back down in there, that box, there's some numbers on there. That's where you get the hours for your APU. Your APU hours are on that box. I know y'all can't see it, but I got 2,807. I'm gonna respond back to this message that Prime sent me real quick to report my APU hours. And I already forgot. See how I always forget so quickly. 2,807. 2,807. All right, let's send that off. Boom. Done. I'm gonna go in here and talk to the boys here at the tank wash real quick. Let them know I'm pretty much ready to go. I just gotta hop in my car, run up to Walmart. I gotta grab some toothpaste, some water, probably a half a gallon of milk, just a couple small things, maybe some protein bars or something just to get me by for a day or two. Cause I'm not trying to do shopping. Whenever I came to my truck, it's been so cold here in Springfield, Missouri that everything froze. Even though I had my APU and my heat on, everything in my refrigerator was frozen. My milk, my drinks, I had some meat in there. Everything was just literally frozen like a block. So, oh well, it is what it is what it is. Yeah, I feel a lot better. I definitely needed some time off, and it is cold out here. But it's actually supposed to warm up to about 38 degrees today. As y'all can see, there's still snow everywhere. And you can tell by my breath, steaming. Here in a little bit, I'm gonna find out what load I'll be running. Brakes are not frozen. Coming to you with a voiceover. A quick disclaimer, all footage that is recorded while my truck is in motion is either a voiceover or has music overlays on it for the safety of myself, others, and Prime Inc. Thanks for watching. We are waiting for them to clean up my trailer. Just got my first tanker load, getting back on the road, everybody. We're just cruising real slow. I'm not in no hurry because they're still washing out my tanker. It is bright. That's the one thing, man, when it snows, everything's just so bright, it's all white. And I gotta get fuel at a Road Ranger in Marshall, Illinois. We're just gonna spin her around over here and park it, wait for them to drop this tanker. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting live loaded or if I'm gonna be dropping this empty clean trailer and there's a preloaded trailer. I do not know, but we are definitely gonna be finding out. Whew! Missed you, tanker. We missed you. We back. We are back, baby. So we look good, valves closed. Well, I'm not sure if this is gonna be a drop and hook, guys. Lights are working back here, we look good. Tires all look good. Let me get this landing gear up. Man, my arms are hurting, man, from the dang flu shots I got. Oh, this one wants to be a pain in the butt. All right. Oh, somebody whacked this damn ladder, didn't they? And they hit something up there. Wow. I'll have to make sure to put this in my pickup trailer inspection report. 1938. Locking jobs around the kingpin. Let's see if that other seal number's on here. 1938. Okay, it's on there. Shoot, we can roll, baby. After I do my pickup trailer inspection. Sit here waiting for a minute for a trailer. Jeez. Been sitting here for like 4 hours. Oh yeah, what is this one? MT 9856. Let's show ourselves. Let's start it off with our on-duty vehicle inspection. Whoops. Vehicle inspection. There we go. So I'm just going to type in cosmetic damage on ladder and rails above, and we'll send that off. There we go. Now we can hit truck route on this, and we can head over to the shipper. We made it over here to the shipper. Next to me, there's a tanker trailer. They're gonna actually start loading that, so I'm actually gonna be sitting over here for a while, so another late start. The only thing that I don't like is whenever I get into Springfield and I take some home time or extended home time, I always get a late start because I have to wait for a prime tanker to get clean. And normally, unfortunately, it's always in the later part of the day, so it's gonna be fun trying to get parking, but I'm hoping that I can make it to east of Indianapolis. There's a huge rest area. I mean, it's pretty huge, so I'll find parking there no matter what time I stop, but I should be able to make it there. Got 10 hours and 4 minutes left on my clock, so I didn't use much of my clock to get here because it's not very far, this shipper that I'm at here in Verona. So picking up some digest, and this load I'll be pumping off. Again, I've never been over to this receiver. All right, they just moved that loaded tanker, so I think we're going to be next. I think we'll be backing it up over there. Now I should be able to see a little bit better. We're gonna start loading up the tanker now. I got a headache. Here at this place, you gotta drop your tanker and then basically disconnect from it and pull in front of it. So while they're loading it, you know, that just assures them that the tanker isn't gonna move while they're loading it. So once they're done loading it, they should come out here and give me my paperwork. All right, guys. So I've been sitting here for 4 hours and 27 minutes waiting to get loaded. And I just now got my paperwork, so I'm gonna go make sure all these seals match on my trailer, and then I'll do my depart call, and then we can get on out of here. 5571426. 426 is on here. All right, go sliding out this thing. Want to be careful here. $5571. We got 1421. 557 1421. There we go. This is all chicken fat. We got our bill of lading, our certificate of analysis. SDS sheets. I guess they give us SDS sheets here, and our wash ticket. That's what we need. There we go. I'll just send that off. Now we can get out of here. man, it is bright, y'all. Just getting up. This is the best sleep that I've gotten in over a month being on the road because my truck was shut down and not moving. So it's fired up. Ooh, yeah, we like the sound of that. We like it when it starts. I am trying to see exactly how far. I didn't drive a lot last night. I was tired. Waiting forever for a trailer and then waiting forever to get loaded pretty much. So my whole day was waiting for a trailer and waiting to get loaded. So I didn't really drive that far. Let's see here. We're gonna find out. I gotta stop at a road ranger in Marshall, Illinois.
Please drive to highlighted route.
To fill up. So I'm 539 miles away from the receiver. My appointment is for tomorrow between 8 in the morning and 2 p.m. It says that we pump, so I gotta pump off this load, but I don't see anything in here about overnight parking or not. Yeah, we'll just risk it today. We're just gonna go. I'm gonna try to make it to the receiver and see. Maybe they can get me unloaded tonight. I don't know. Fingers crossed. I'll put this up here on the screen for you. So as you can see, I'm 4 hours and 8 minutes away from this Road Ranger number 269. So that's where I gotta go first. Just making sure everything on my truck and my trailer looks good. So after I got loaded, I started to take off, and I was, you know, driving the hoppers for a while or whatever. So when that surge first slapped, I wasn't really braced myself and ready for it. So it kind of caught me off guard with the surge. Yeah, everything over here looks pretty good. And there's nothing over here at this damn Road Ranger. They didn't have no hot sandwiches, no nothing. So I was gonna have me a protein bar and have me some fruit snacks or something. A real quick tip, whenever you're in freezing cold temperatures, what you could do so your brakes don't freeze up, or they're gonna freeze up if it gets really, really cold. Anyways, if your brakes are ever locked up, warm up my truck and I let the air pressure build up. What I do before I take off, and this has helped me 95% of the time where my brakes did not freeze up. What I do is, you gotta excuse the mess in my truck, is I pump on the brakes about 4 good times. And as I do it each time, the pressure on my gauge goes down a little bit. You see that? That's what I do. And basically it helps break it loose if the brakes are frozen. So that's just a tip. Also, keep you a metal hammer. Rubber mallets aren't really gonna work to free these brakes. I mean, they possibly could if you swung it hard enough, but just keep you a nice, you know, regular, you know, like a roofing hammer basically, or a framing hammer. Either one will work. If you gotta tap the you know, the outside of the drums or the brakes or whatever. So that's just a tip for you. So I got a call from dispatch is sending me a text message, but I was just going through Indianapolis and I was told where I'm only 156 miles away from the receiver, which is the 90, and everything is frozen. I can't unload there. So now I got to go to Clinton. So now instead of delivering to Washington Courts, Ohio, I'm going to be going to Clinton, Oklahoma, which is a little bit of a drive. So I got to turn right back around and go the other way. This is the fun stuff. I will put this here up on the screen for you. As you can see, it's still the same customer, but instead of going to the Washington Courthouse, Ohio location, everything is frozen there. I can't unload. So now dispatch is having me go to Clinton, Oklahoma, and as you can see, it's 843 miles away from here. So I'm gonna get to rolling, and I gotta go right back through Indianapolis. So this is gonna be fun, guys. All right, good morning. Looks like we woke up to a little bit of snow here that passed through. I'm in Troy, Illinois at a TA, and I gotta get some fuel after I do my on-duty vehicle inspection, aka my pre-trip. All right, guys, it is freezing. I am in Missouri, headed to Clinton, Indiana. I've been on this load for, today's gonna be day 3, so since it's super cold, I just hooked up the in-transit heat lines on the truck. I always keep you some PV blaster, keep some of this in your tool bag, and I always keep a couple different hammers, because sometimes these fittings will be kind of stuck, so I'll spray that PV blaster in here and whack this a few times to break it loose, so that way this moves and I can get the fittings inside and around this side. As you can see, the gauge is going to start going up for the temperature. I don't want my load to freeze. We'll come check on this here in a few minutes. I'm going to eat my food. I don't see anything leaking on the fittings. We're just going to keep an eye on it, and we'll come back out here and check it here in a little bit. Still at 60. Well, we're gonna keep an eye on it, guys. I'll check it on my next stop. And another thing is, I've been to 4 straight truck stops, and all of them there's no def work. I still got 5/8 of a tank of def, but I just been keeping an eye on these truck stops. When it gets super cold, a lot of times you'll go to these truck stops and they will have no def available. Probably be a good idea for me to pick up like maybe 2 of the 2.5 gallon box jugs. You can use your Prime ID badge to buy those. You just give them your truck, trailer number, your trip number, all that good stuff. It'll just be debited out of your settlement. But we'll see as we get closer to Clinton, Oklahoma, if I get some def. If not, at least after this trip, hopefully I'll be able to get some. If not, I'll buy a couple of those box jugs of 2.5. I think they're 2.5 gallon def. I'll buy 2 of them. I'm gonna eat my little Mickey D's. This is actually gonna be the first time that I've ran heat on digest. I shot a message to my buddy Shane, shout out to Shane, and I asked him if he ever ran heat on digest, because I personally never have, but I've also never had a digest load where the temperatures were in single digits for 3 days. So I don't want this load to freeze up on me. And he basically said if he's gonna have it for a couple days and the temps are really, really cold, he'll run heat. So that's why I decided to go ahead and hook up heat, because the last thing I want to do is get over to the receiver later and, you know, basically my load is frozen. So I still got 482 miles. So I'm just gonna run heat until I get over to the receiver. Make sure I got everything. So I don't see anything leaking. Oh, bro, I almost forgot. Now, before you open the valves on the in-transit heat, always come to the back of the trailer. This right here is basically like a drain valve for the coolant. You always want to make sure that handle right here is off. If it's open, then all that coolant will come out. So I am an idiot. I should have checked to make sure that was closed before I open these valves. This is closed, they're open, okay? I got this one open right here, up and down, and this one open. So, yeah, right now everything's, the heat and everything's running through, so we're just gonna keep an eye on it. But I don't see anything leaking really bad, so this is why you keep 4 gallons of coolant in your truck at all times if you're gonna be pulling tankers. Because if there's a leak and you run out of coolant in your truck will do an emergency shut-off and you got 1 minute to pull over. And if you got no coolant, you're basically gonna be screwed, and you're basically be paying $200 to $300 for a service call for them to bring you coolant. So always keep some with you. But yeah, everything looks good. Yeah, everything looks good over here.
Show me the all damn day. Bump in. Show me the all damn day. All damn day.
Thank you. Let's go. It looks like there's somebody on the scale. Gotta hop on the scale and get checked in here. I need to put my beanie on and my jacket because it's cold, and then I gotta go check in. Let's take a look at it now. Yeah, it's hot now. Oh yeah, that's what we like to see. Yeah, we're gonna be sitting here for a minute, guys. It's gonna be fun. When I back up, I'm gonna have to roll down my windows because I can't see crap out of that damn thing. I'll have to roll it down whenever I'm backing up. That's a little better. All right, guys, it's gonna be a long night. I just got checked in down here in Clinton, Oklahoma, and they said everything basically has been broke down all day, so I'm gonna be here for a while. So I gotta get a sample first, but there's 3 hopper bottoms here in front of me. We'll see how long I'll be here for, but I'm willing to bet that I'll be here for a minute. We've been sitting here for 2 hours and 38 minutes or so, and I am lined up. Y'all really can't see because I did try to clean my side window off here a little bit so that way I can see when I was backing up. So I'm actually already lined up. I am just waiting for them to give me the go ahead. All right, finally, steaming, baby. It's steaming up there. We're getting unloaded now. So I guess they don't have enough room. They got 2 tanks, so I guess we're gonna fill up this one first, and then we're gonna hook into this one. So I think we're gonna be basically doing half and half. So this ought to be real fun. All right. Now we are connected to this side. We already finished on that side. Now we're over here. So basically what I did to get it from this side to this side without making a mess is I reversed the pump handle. I reversed the pump, so it started sucking everything back in. As I was sucking it back in, on the customer side, there's an air valve. That's an air valve. I opened that up. Then I came back over here and I closed my valve. I closed that valve right here. That one. Then I shut my pump off. Then we closed the customer's valve, this valve. Then we disconnected the hose. We didn't let it touch the ground, and we moved it straight over to this side and connected it. It is really cold. It's like 10 degrees. My APU just wasn't working. So what I did is I flipped down this driver's side hatch to where all the batteries are. And I just got done disconnecting the cable for, where did it go? This is the cable back here. I don't know if y'all can see this. This cable, I disconnected it from right here to reset my APU. So I'm gonna connect this back up and see if it'll work. All right, now that I'm completely dirty, okay, because this thing was frozen. This whole panel was frozen. It wasn't doing anything. I think it's gonna work. I gotta clean myself up real quick. I had to clean up my hands with some baby wipes because my hands were all disgusting. Now they're a lot better. But my, it's kind of hard to see, but my APU, and my heat and everything's working right now. I can hear it blowing out. Can't see it, but yeah, I got the heat blowing out. I had to put my jacket in a trash bag. I'm gonna have to wash it and get some type of cleaner for it because I just got grease all over my tanker jacket. So, and I had to change my clothes. Yeah, that's part of trucking now. But I got it going. Looks like we'll be headed back to Springfield, guys. Sorry if I've been sounding muffled. I got this mask over my face, and since I basically destroyed my gloves, I had to put my fueling gloves on since I was working on this stuff last night and getting my APU working, which it started working. Everything's working on it now. But what I'm doing now is check my coolant before we take off, because we're gonna be heading to Springfield. I need to add some. All right, let's add some coolant, guys. I haven't been running my truck that long, so I'll just barely unscrew this kind of slowly. Oh yeah, it's still freezing cold because I barely just started it up. All right, let's go ahead and fill this up some more here. That's why you always keep coolant. So I sent this picture right here over to dispatch and let them know that this this customer had me split this tanker load into 2 silos, and they didn't have any more room, and there's still a little bit of product. There's still some hill inside my trailer, and so I let dispatch know this morning, and they asked me if I could stay here until they could finish unloading it. So I told my dispatcher, I was like, oh, I already got my paperwork, I did my depart call, all that good stuff. So I went inside just to ask them to see, hey, can I finish getting the rest of the little bit of hill and offload it when you guys got some room? And they said no, I cannot, because since I've already basically checked out, even though I'm on their property, I can't reconnect to finish offloading. So, because I basically already got my paperwork and stuff, which I understand, you know, for contamination reasons, all that good stuff. I get it. No big deal. Let's fire this bad boy right back up. Excuse my truck, guys. It's like really dirty. Okay, I'm gonna leave my in-transit heat lines. You know what? I need to pull this up so it's not dragging. I just don't want those hoses dragging, so I might have to adjust that, pull those hoses up a little bit. I'll mess with that later. All right, let me get this this hood latch here before I forget. Let me double check the other side. Okay, we're good. Always clamp your hood down. Oh snap! What's going on, guys? It's cold. It is cold. It is cold, boy. Woo! So yeah, this load's done. And it looks like there's another tanker company over there anyways. That's probably also why they told me no. But probably more for, like, you know, cross-contamination reasons, because they honestly, they don't know if I, you know, mess with this load. The seals have already been broken. I've already pumped off and disconnected, all that good stuff. So late last night they were like, oh, we don't have room right now. You can split it off in 2 tanks, but we still won't have room, but we'll have room in the morning. So I told them, I was like, okay, well, is it cool if I just basically lay down and just pump off in the morning, so I can just pump off into 1 silo? No problem. I was just about to fall asleep, you know, had my curtains closed and everything. They come beating on my door and said, oh, well, you know, I spoke with my supervisor and they said we got to start pumping off, filling up this, you know, this silo, and then once that one's full, we can fill up the other one. So and they still didn't have enough room for all the product, and I did let the customer know, you know, like, hey, you're gonna be charged for the hill. And they're like, it's okay, that's no problem, we don't have room, we can't, you know, we're completely full now. So it's not a lot, but still some in there, quite a bit. For anybody who is going to be coming over to tanker, anyone who currently works in the tanker division that watches my channel, anytime that you have to add coolant because you ran in-transit heat on one of Prime's tankers and it was low, Prime will pay for that coolant. How it works is you use, so basically how I just filled up the coolant, I basically used a gallon of coolant with this load. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Prime ID badge. I'm gonna go into any truck stop and buy 1 gallon of coolant for my truck. When you buy coolant from any truck stop with your Prime ID badge, you know, they're gonna ask you, is the company card? Yes. They're gonna ask you for your truck number, trailer number, trip number. You take a picture of that receipt. On your Qualcomm, what you're gonna do is you gotta do a macro 22. So you're gonna hit this box up here, okay? You're gonna go to compose, and you're gonna go down to 22, okay? Whoops, I went too far. You're gonna go to 22. This is after you buy the coolant, you take a picture and you send a message. Or you can do this first, it doesn't matter, either or. You gotta do them both. I'm gonna click on number 22, road assist PO, need all this info, right? You're gonna fill all this out. So vendor would be, let's say Loves. I'll put Loves and I'll put the Loves truck stop number, the date, the city, the state, the type of repair. I'm gonna put coolant for trailer number, and then I'll put the trailer number. The invoice number, there is usually an invoice number on your receipt, or there might be a reference number on the receipt. Type that in. You're gonna type in the amount, you're gonna type in your trip number, and then where it says trailer, repaired trailer, you're gonna type in that trailer number, and you're gonna hit send after you fill all that stuff out. But you have to do that in order to get basically reimbursed, after you use your, you know, your Prime ID badge to buy it. But anyways, thanks for riding with me, man.
Thank you for riding with me. Don't forget, give me that thumbs up, smack that subscribe button, click on that bell.
Hey guys, don't forget to check out my merch that I just set up. All you gotta do is click below this video, click on one of those items, and check out my store. Thanks for watching.